welcome back to the Her Real Happiness YouTube channel. My name is Holly, and here we talk about all things manifestation and mindset, law of assumption, and that sort of thing. So if you are interested in that kind of content and you're not already, please feel free to press the subscribe button. I'll be happy to have you here, and press that bell icon if you want notifications, and leave a thumbs up because it helps get my channel out there. But wait until you've watched it. I don't know what this intro is. We might have some interruptions because, as you can see swinging around over here, I have a very grumpy teething, grumpy baby today. So if I have to keep cutting this video, then I apologize in advance. If he ends up being like in my arms in it, then we'll have to deal with that because I need to record today. I wanted to do a video. I actually had a comment a few days ago on one of my videos where I talked about SP, and we had a sort of mini discussion, not a big discussion, because I said I totally agree with the comment and I wanted to do a video on it. So it was a mini discussion about self-concept when manifesting an SP, and I wanted to talk about my feelings on it and why I feel that self-concept is important, and why I sort of missed out on really driving that home in my previous video on manifesting an SP. I'll start with why I missed it out on that video. I have a self-concept, a dominant self-concept belief where I just know that I get everyone that I want. Like, that's just I'm not being big-headed. I'm not being like trying to honk my own horn. I just know that is just how I've always been. That is my self-concept when it comes to SPs. That's how it is. Every person I've ever wanted, I always get them. So, you know, and I think I said that in that particular video, but I didn't explain that probably not everyone has that dominant assumption, and that to get into that dominant assumption, you need to be focusing on self-concept, not on your SP. If you want to have a dominant assumption about that you get everyone that you want, then you need to have a self-concept where you feel chosen, where you feel priority to people. I mean, I have a, personally, I'm not saying this to affirm this, I don't want to affirm this, but I know that I personally do currently, and I'm trying to change this, struggle with feeling chosen in other areas and not being able to get what I want in other areas. But with SPs, it's just something that I've always had a good self-concept about in an initial starting a relationship sense, as in like actually getting the person. So I always have that dominant assumption, and so to get to that dominant assumption, it has been my thoughts, my main beliefs, my thoughts about myself, that I always get the person that I want. And the thing is, self-concept is important not only for getting the person that you want, but it is also important in keeping them. For anyone who has issues with having breakups all the time, or has managed to manifest the person in that they want but has lost them, you have to have a self-concept that is strong in that. And again, that is something I actually made a comment. It was on Sammy Ingram's it was a post on Sammy Ingram's Facebook group, where someone someone, I can't remember what the meme was now, but they made a meme about how everyone basically lucky to have you, and you are the prize. And I have that self-concept of myself. Like, I have never been left by anyone. I am always the one that does the leaving. Not to say I've had perfect relationships, because I haven't, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before. I've been in abusive relationships, and I sure as hell I manifested that shit in. I know I did. Looking back on it, I manifested that shit in, because I had a negative self-concept when it comes to how people treat me. And so, but I have always had a self-concept where I know that they're never going to leave me, that they need me in their life. And so that is something that you need to be thinking about. He's joined us now. You have to have a self-concept where you are a prize. You know that you're the prize. And something I find has helped a lot of people in getting to that place is using affirmations that they are chosen, which will help in building that initial they want to be with you. So if you're someone who's trying to manifest in an SP, or you're manifesting back an SP, or trying to get out of the cycle of people who break up with you all the time, or being cheated on and that sort of thing, being able to affirm that you are chosen, that you are a priority, that you are the fucking shit, that they would be nowhere without you. Like, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves without you. Like, you are everything to them. There is no one else like you. And the thing is, me saying that, there is no one else like you. There is no one else like you. Like, no matter what you think of yourself in this moment right now, there is no one else like you. You are you, and you are special, and there is no one that comes close to you. Every single one of us is an individual person, and we're not copies of each other. Everyone is different, and there is no one else like you. And you are the fucking shit. You are the shit. You are the very best person to do the things that you do. Like, I hope that makes sense. So building up your self-concept and making sure that you really drive that home. You drive at home that you are the shit. You are the best fucking thing to walk this fucking earth. And that the person that you want, or the person that you're with, is never going to find someone like you. They're never going to find someone like you. They're never going to find someone who even comes close to you. So why the fuck would they choose someone else? Why the fuck would they prioritize someone else over you? This is the same when dealing with third parties. If you're dealing with someone who is already with someone and you're trying to manifest them in, or an ex that's left you for someone else or something like that, why the fuck would they choose that other person? They're sat there with that third party, and they're thinking, they're nothing like them. It's that they're just this constant reminder that they cannot find someone like you. They're a constant reminder that there is no one on this fucking earth like you. No one that fucking comes close. Remind yourself of that. Remind yourself that there is no one on this fucking earth that is like you, that even comes close to you. This is something you need to get into your head, that you are the most you are the most amazing thing. You are. And know the person you are with, or the person that you want, they're never ever going to find anything at all like that. They're never going to find anything at all like that. And that needs to be in your head. You need to build up your self-concept to remind yourself that you are the priority. You are number one. You are number one in that SP's life. The person that the third person, third person, yeah, that makes sense. The third party that they are with doesn't even come close. All that third party does is remind them of you. And if you're already with a person, that person cannot be without you. That person will never find someone to replace you. They can't find someone to replace you. It's physically impossible for them to find someone to replace you. And the other big thing about self-concept in when it comes to relationships, excuse him. The other big thing about self-concept when it comes to relationships is that having the self-concept where you are treated like a fucking queen. And you need to have a self-concept where you know that no matter who you're with, no matter how they may have behaved with anyone else before you, every single person that you are in a relationship with treats you like a fucking king or queen. They physically cannot treat you like shit because you do not fucking stand for that. And they know you don't stand for it, so they don't even try it. They don't even try to treat you like shit because you are better than that. You deserve fucking gifts and breakfast in bed. You deserve the fucking world. You deserve the goddamn world. And they know it. They know that. They know that. So drive that in. Drive that in. Those are just a few examples of affirmations. And if you want some more targeted affirmations towards your particular situation, I tried to sort of make this a little bit more vague to try and encompass all situations that might arise when it comes to an SP. So hopefully I managed to hit all points and get a sort of rounded off message across. But you have to, if you want some more targeted, sorry, he's distracting me. If you want some more targeted affirmations towards your particular situation, leave me a comment down below and I'll be so happy to reply to you. It might take me a little while because I'm not the best at keeping up with replying straight away. I have grumpy baby and an autistic 4-year-old and 2 other kids to deal with. So I might not get back to you as like really quickly at the minute, but as soon as I can, I will try and give you some affirmations, some self-concept affirmations that are more targeted towards your specific situation, your specific issues that you're dealing with at the minute when it comes to your SP. I want you guys to really understand that self-concept, well, no, self-concept isn't necessary for manifesting, but I feel it's necessary for manifesting in the sense of, if you want everything to be perfect, then your self-concept is important, because your self-concept replaces the old story that you're holding on to, and that's another video I want to do, and hopefully I'll do it today if I have the opportunity to. But self-concept helps you to separate yourself from the old story that you've got of yourself and your relationships. And if you have a good self-concept, then it tends to be easier to replace old stories. It tends to be easier to manifest in anything. Like, self-concept tends to override all affirming for everything. Like, you can just use your self-concept affirmations to manifest everything you want. It's like getting into the state. Like, that is essentially what it is. Self-concept affirmations are helping you get into the state of having the thing that you want. And again, that's another video I need to do of states. So like I say, while it's not important in the sense of like necessary, even while it's not necessary to have good self-concept, it is important. It is important. And the thing is, self-concept helps you to feel better. And to me, anything that makes you feel better is good. If you feel fucking like the fucking dong diggity fucking the bomb, then that's good, isn't it? Like, being bigging yourself up and having a good self-concept of yourself is never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. It is. You can only improve your life and improve your manifestations by having a good self-concept. So it's just backing up those things that you want. It's backing that up, and it's making you feel like, yeah, fucking hell, we deserve this shit. We deserve this shit. We deserve the fucking best in the fucking world, because we are the fucking best in the fucking world, and there is no one on this earth that is quite like me. There's no one on this earth that is quite like you. We are all fucking amazing. We are all individuals. We are all fucking irreplaceable. So remember that. I hope that this made sense. Because I am being very distracted by Grumpy Boy. So I hope that this made sense. And I know that it wasn't very concise because I'm about to hit 20 minutes. But just remember that while self-concept is not necessary, it is important, and having a good self-concept will help you manifest in everything that you want in a much more easier and like more empowering way. So before he implodes and starts screaming the house down, I'm gonna check out. But if you found this helpful, then please leave me a little thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Like I said, if you want targeted affirmations towards your specific situation when it comes to self-concept, then please leave me a comment down below and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are not already subscribed, please feel free to do so, because I would love to have you here, and I will see you in the next one. So take care, guys. Bye bye.